Hi, beautiful world. This is Tina from TinaHints.com, and today I'm speaking to you about the Mars placement through the 12 signs. So, do you know what Mars stands for in astrology? Because if you don't, you should know about it because Mars is probably one of your most important personal planets. Now, Mars is the quintessential male archetype, as Venus is the quintessential female archetype. Okay, and Mars is our desire principle. It's what we really want in the world and how we go after it. Okay, it's male, so the Mars sign in a male always shows the kind of lover he is, and in a excuse me, and in a woman it shows what kind of a lover she will be attracted to. All right, so let's get straight to Mars in Gemini. What do you think that means? Now, this is uh, a very frisky position for Mars because Mars is about uh, action, okay, and it's about action. It's about going forward. It's about the impulse. It's what attracts us. And Gemini is a kind of a sign that is very dualistic. So Mars in this sign can be extremely dualistic. If you look at the glyph of Gemini, the two twins, and what do you think that means? That means that there's a constant tug and pull between the two selves. As a Native American said, that you have two wolves inside of you. Everything depends on which wolf you feed. So with Mars and Gemini, the energy is bound to be unstable and extremely and can be chaotic. At one point you're here, the next point you're thinking about that, the third point you're thinking about that. So Mars and Gemini people may not be able to commit easily. It's not because they are just, unable to do so. They may have, of course, a huge fear of commitment, which comes with the territory of having Mars and Gemini. But other than that, they are so interested to move from one experience to the other, one person to the other, that they just can't pinpoint their focus. And this can be in their detriment because being scattered all over the place, it's not good. It's always best to be fixed and to know what you want, but we can't know that. But Mars in Gemini knows that the least. All they know is that today they had an experience and they like that experience, and they want to have another experience tomorrow. It doesn't have to be the same person, and this can leave a lot of hurt in their wake. A lot of people can get uh, hurt by this attitude that Mars and Gemini can put out. But this comes with the territory. They will always have a roving eye. Okay, they will always have a roving eye. They will always be looking for stimulation at the other sex and or whatever attracts them, and they do not really conform to monogamous situation. So if you have a Mars and Gemini male and he's not committing, then you know why he's not committing. It's because his Mars is in Gemini, and you know, it's not that he's a bad guy, he doesn't really want to commit or he doesn't love you. It's because, it's his impulse, it's his karmic impulse to just want to, have different experiences. So it's always best with Mars and Gemini to have an open, clear conversation with your partner involved and to seek out a type of a relationship which will work for both of you. So this is something that's very important. Otherwise, Mars here is very quick to communicate and can express themselves humorously. Gemini is known for its humor, light-hearted humor. Mars can be humorous when flirting, can, talk you. Another thing, yes, of course, the talk you part got me. Now, Mars in Gemini, they are so stimulated by conversation and intellect that it may even be that they get turned on by some sort of a fiery hot debate with somebody else, and Mars and Gemini may pursue that person even if they know that, okay, this is not the person for us. because this spark of intellectual antagonism can turn them on. So if you just had a verbal bout with Mars and Gemini, then you know that they then know this, that they're thinking about you, and they're probably getting turned on. So this is a huge part of Mars and Gemini, that they have to connect mm, over some sort of discourse, which may or may not be antagonistic. I'm not saying it always has to be, but it's like, you know, the more contradictory, the more debate, the more contradictory words that are being thrown around, Mars in Gemini gets excited. It's like, hey, this is my game, and I've come to my game, and I know how to play this game. But they're very good lawyers, you know, Mars in Gemini, and the way they talk, they're very good lawyers, and as long as they understand how to, as long as they know their stuff and they stand up and start talking in front of a jury, they can, jury or in the courtroom or whatever, they can totally woo everybody. But then again, to truly reach their highest potential, they have to learn how to concentrate and pinpoint their focus, which is not easy with the Mars in Gemini, especially if you have a lot of planets in Gemini, or if you don't have uh, other planets that are supporting this, you know. So this is something that you have to work with. More focus, breath work, as soon as you feel all over the place, breath work, as soon as you feel like you're too scattered and you want to, you know, go here, go there, just sit down, feel your breath, watch your breath, and just sit together, which is like this master switch word that can really help Mars and Gemini to fit together. I just thought of this. I use together a lot, but try this, do it, okay? And they, Mars and Gemini kind of guys, they were like an intellectual girl, someone who knows how to talk, someone who's got the gift of the gab, and they may themselves, as I said, have the gift of the gab, so they need someone who also has it. Women with Mars and Gemini definitely looking for that lawyer type of, um, you know, suave kind of, you know, well-spoken guy, but he is not. It's not going to be easy to make him commit. It's not going to be easy to make him commit. So, and once he's committed, even then, he may just have a roving eye. He probably will. So, how do you keep them hooked on? Intellectual stimulation, movement, exploration of ideas, places. Gemini is also short distance travel. So traveling with them, seeing another side of life with them, always enriching. So that was a bit about Mars and Gemini. I hope you like that. This is Tina from tinahicks.com. Don't forget to hit the like, comment if you like, subscribe and share button. And please comment and let me know what you think of these videos.